Mark Zuckerberg cancelled the Metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg recently made a bold decision to turn Facebook into Meta. The decision was taken to forge humanity's way into the world of virtual reality. Meta is claiming to build a place for friends and family all to enjoy together. You can play, learn, work out, do office work all in one place, which gives us a sense of a complete city. But what about its boundaries? Who will set them? Recently, Meta has received multiple backlashes for various reasons. Since then, there have been rumors going around that Mark doesn't feel so inclined towards going ahead with the project. Watch the video ahead to find out why. There are a lot of speculations regarding the so-called virtual reality the Facebook founder is trying to build. When you have millions of people gathered under one roof, even if it is virtually, someone will have to take responsibility for the entire city. But how exactly will Mark govern the entire universe when he already has multiple things on his plate to deal with? Before we tell you all about the controversy and speculation surrounding Meta, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. There are reports that Mark might cancel the Metaverse due to intense competition. Mark did lay out his plans for the Metaverse. He had stated that the people will use headsets and become virtual avatars in the VR space in the Metaverse. The founder believes that virtual reality would be a successor to the mobile internet. He claimed we will feel the present no matter how far away we are from each other. The founder went on to show multiple examples of the so-called future world and will consist of everything from virtual board games to board meetings. The reality is said to be a version of the future in which the modern online gaming worlds would go back to Second Life or World of Warcraft. The Metaverse is still non-existent, but it can pose a threat to many competitors. Since then, Microsoft has also announced its plans of entering into the virtual reality space. Also, there have been various rumors for years that Apple is working on augmented reality or VR headsets that can potentially change the future of VR are also in the process of making. The competition has increased for the Facebook founder. Since Apple is also known to invent new kinds of technologies and new features for their phones, are there chances they win in the VR field also? According to rumors, Mark is now afraid if Apple releases its VR headsets before them, it could potentially damage his market. Microsoft and Facebook may come together to create virtual reality to beat Apple. And since the manufacture of these advanced VR headsets will take years, we will have to wait and see which one comes to the top. Apart from this, the Facebook founder has been constantly teasing new updates about the Meta universe. Augmented reality, which won't be a reality for years to come, is a premature talk. Doing so many discussions about a faraway technology so early in the process, in the long run, could come in the way of bringing Metaverse to the mainstream. And focusing too much on this may also cause problems among its existing apps like WhatsApp and Instagram. Both of them have faced serious privacy issues in the past. We will talk about that later, but first, let us see what new announcement Facebook made recently about Meta. Facebook went on to announce a grant program which will help minority groups. Then they will also play a substantial role in defining the Metaverse universe. Practically speaking, the virtual reality world is still many years away. For it to progress, the companies will have to first fully realize the potential of these advanced technologies. A VR or AR glasses or headset requires a high-performing display in the lenses, great battery life, proper bass, a space for microphones, and we are not even halfway there. Big companies like Apple have also been struggling for years to figure out their functioning. Bosworth said that they are trying to have this conversation in advance because open technology will be delivered anytime in an integrated form. While they are still trying to figure out how to collaborate with the companies in the industry for the revolution to take place, Facebook landed in some negative publicity. Criticism of the social media platform is happening almost daily, and things are not getting any better for them. Last year, Facebook had gotten into trouble with censorship demands in Vietnam. The company had to comply with Vietnam's ruling Communist Party to censor the anti-government dissidents, or else it could lose one of its most lucrative user bases in Asian markets. In North America, the platform faced backlash due to hate speech and disinformation. It has become a common problem in mainstream media. Facebook had also landed in controversy and faced heavy criticism for misinformation during the 2016 US presidential elections. It was when BuzzFeed showed that the false news on Facebook was outperforming the real news. Mark later apologized and promised to improve its platform. The latest scandal Facebook faced was about political advertising on the platform. The company proved that it does not check political ads, which drew heavy criticism from politicians and employees. And it will continue to be a headache for the platform until it takes some strict actions against it. Many employees have also spoken against Facebook and its policies. A whistleblower put allegations on how the social media platform functions. The person was said to be a former member of Facebook's integrity team. The person said the company puts profits before efforts to fight hate speech and misinformation on the platform. Metaverse also faced criticism, where users said the founder is trying to blur the lines between the physical and digital world. Apart from all this, there are many other issues that Metaverse has to first deal with. Facebook has landed itself in enough trouble earlier due to the misinformation we saw earlier. Who will ensure our privacy and safety? Facebook already has a bad track record of handling these kinds of issues. The company did issue a statement saying it will draw the line at the illegal activity, but it is willing to put profits before, so how can we trust the platform? Any virtual space people will spend enormous time in will need the assurance of both physical and mental health safety. The platform will have to react quickly to the threats like computer viruses, or it could corrupt our entire system. Meta will need a much stronger mechanism, not a mere report or block button, so that it can prevent further damage to the platform during the launch event. Nick Clegg, the company's head of global affairs and communications, spoke on the topic of safety and privacy. He said that it is important to have transparency of data collection and also to offer easy-to-use parental controls. Previously too, Meta has been accused of not listening to the safety contractors, so what is the proof they will comply with all the rules? The platform will have to make a certain set of rules and regulations. While settling issues, they will need an unbiased higher authority that will make the right decisions. The 20-member board, which Meta currently has, contains people from a wide range of national and professional backgrounds. They all brought a different perspective about free speech and fairness. But how will these people handle the online problems that are bound to persist on the platform? For example, if someone gets robbed of their cryptocurrencies in the metaverse, how will they handle the situation? Of course, it could give rise to a court system, but how do you believe in the system that a private company governs? And with Facebook trying to conquer each part of the internet, and now they are trying to create a virtual reality world, many net neutrality activists are criticizing the platform for trying to create digital colonialism. Looking at the plans for Metaverse, an internet connection would not be enough to navigate the universe. A smartphone, tablet, virtual reality headset would become the basic infrastructure of every city. How will everyone be able to afford such a set of expensive devices? No matter what Meta does, we know the negative consequences that can arise. When a tech company tries to abuse its powers, they conveniently refuse to take responsibility for the governance part. Although it seems that the Facebook founder has learned from its past mistakes and is trying to take things more seriously. He spoke in his founder's letter that Metaverse from day one will work on its safety and security aspects, but we will have to wait and see if the founder lives up to his users' experiences. We saw how Mark is trying to establish his Metaverse and make a buzz among people. He has to fight through the intense competition around him, and also ensure that Facebook does not get any more negative publicity. Now, if their image tarnishes further, it will be much more difficult to earn the public's trust. That was all about it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. Also, don't forget to check out our other videos. See you in the next one.